Hello, Western Civ, and welcome to Week 7. And I realized I put this out just a little late in the week from my usual. And so just to say, update on the strike. There's no talk. I mean, everybody's gearing up, but it's still possible that it won't happen. And I do have my fingers crossed, and I hope that this is not going to happen. I really do. I'm going to have an emotional moment if we have to go on strike. I'm going to be real. Like, it's just, I don't know. Oh. So let's hope it gets resolved. And I will keep you guys posted as soon as I learn anything, as soon as I'm informed. Some of you may be informed before me, but at least on my end, I will not leave you hanging. But for now, I want to be able to focus with you guys on just moving forward. Let's, learn in our classes, and hopefully we can finish this whole semester together, because there's more I want to teach you and talk about. So let's see, right? So, okay. And there's something I need to address to my students, to all of you. Now, this class in particular, I believe I wrote an announcement addressing this. And so I'm trying to be patient, and we're all going through many things in life. But I want to make this really clear. History papers have dates. Like, you have to give me a time period put into the papers, okay? Some of you guys, many of you are writing these great papers, and it's like, I'm not even seeing like 6th century or 7th century CE or BCE and I'm just like, why? Still, okay, so my dear students, much love to you. Please, it's a history class. And even a century, saying something, just remember that it should be that however you write your paper, if somebody else read it that wasn't me, they would understand what you're talking about and would be able to have an idea of when you're talking, like what time frame. So, I don't have us do tests or quizzes memorizing dates. You notice that, right? Because that to me loses the essence of history. But when we're going to talk about history, if I give you a lecture and the whole lecture there, I didn't give you any time frame, that's not okay. When you read a textbook, you want to see the time frame mentioned. So yes, for my students, I mainly want you to learn the essence of a particular thing. But we need to have a time frame, right? I mean, sometimes I can be, like when I have conversations with friends, especially maybe if there's too much grown-up drinks or something going on, and I'm saying, I believe like around the 18th century. Even sometimes if you said around 17th or 18th century, okay, you're helping give somebody a time frame to work with. It's important. So I'm just asking them, please. That's it, okay? But you guys are doing good. And then there's only one other thing that keeps popping up, is I'll look on the video notes, and some people are still asking me at this point, do I write video notes on a particular video? All videos in the module for the week, not the announcements, but the videos need notes. Sometimes I'll say I want more than 2 notes. If there was a time that we didn't take notes on it, I would say you don't have to write notes on it. So just please keep that in mind, okay? That's something that I'm going to start cracking down on dates and no video notes for videos. I'm much harder on the points factor if that doesn't stop, just because it's kind of pervasive in all my classes, despite, okay, much love. It's all good though, it's all good, okay? Let's just do that. But really, I have to say, you guys have been really taking in the material well. And these are just little minor details that are just good habits to have for history classes in general, okay? All right, anything else I want to say? Okay, so I'm posting this video underneath that I just filmed yesterday. I was with my family, my cousin, his wife, and son from Bangkok. And I saw this. We went to this gas station kind of in the middle of nowhere. It looked like nowhere to me. I don't know. And there's these caricatures of black Africans that were just outrageous. It was like a Disneyland type feeling, but like in a very racist way. And I was like, what is going on? So I filmed this, and I had my cousin's wife translate some stuff that was written in Thai. And in fact, they were like boldly making fun of the character traits of black Africans, basically. And I've noticed that this is a trend, this type of thing, even like in the bathrooms. And I've mentioned, there's so many interesting things I could talk about when it comes to the bathrooms in Thailand. But I will not go there right now. But just to say that I've seen like blackface type caricatures in like for soap dishes and things like that, and there's even a popular soap opera that actually portrays like kind of Thailand like in the medieval times, but with this blackface character that portrays this black person in a very comical but insulting kind of way. Excuse me. And so I did some research on this, and apparently that this is kind of an issue that the international community has taken notice of, but people here haven't quite got the memo of how offensive it is. I don't know enough of the culture, and I've been trying to talk about this with the people that I have been around that are Thai, but it's still a little bit vague to me on what to make of all of this. I mean, another wild thing is I was in a bathroom again, another bathroom experience, and there was a Hitler napkin holder for toilet paper. By the way, toilet paper is not normal, so that's something just FYI. But this place had toilet paper, but it was Hitler's face that was holding it. I'm not kidding. And apparently, I researched that Hitler and Nazi stuff is very chic, like also here. But most people that you talk to don't seem to know anything about World War II, or not that much, or the whole thing with the Holocaust or anything. But yet, the government did get involved in World War II, and I think was even supported the Axis powers. So what do we make of all this? Truth is stranger than fiction. I don't know. The world's a crazy place, so I just thought I would share this information with you. And also, it's good to know that for all the controversy that we deal with in America, that we're not the only country that has some things that maybe could be dealt with a little bit differently, right? Okay, so I just thought I'd put that, and then I have just a little clip of another beautiful part of Thailand, because beauty in Thailand is endless when it comes to the landscape, and I just don't like the bugs that bite me. That's all. Yeah. So I hope you guys are having a good week. Contact me if you need anything. Oh, last thing to say, this is important. Let me talk about the class a little bit. We're going to be this section is dealing with Christianity and its historical development. So important. Really hope you pay attention to this. And remember, I think that most people in America don't, the Christianity that's practiced in the United States, which is Protestant Christianity, kind of ignores or looks down on this history because they see this as Christianity done wrong, right? But remember, this isn't a theological debate, right? It's a history class, and Christianity did develop in the way that it's discussed here, and then many people started to look at that and reform and break away from that. Not much unlike what's happened in Islam, by the way. Many conservative movements in Islam are quite modern, and many conservative movements in Christianity, if you look at the history of Christianity, is also quite modern. Just something, also FYI. And I'll leave it at there. Contact me if you need anything or have any questions, and we'll be in touch.